There's a new anchor coming to Inside Edition. The show announced today that Eva Pilgrim will officially start this fall.
I'm totally living the dream at the moment. My mom was obsessed with Deborah Norville. When I told her that I was getting this job, she was like, oh my God, lost her mind. It was so funny because this was always on in the background when she was making dinner. And so for this to be the job that I'm stepping into now feels extra special.
Pilgrim is moving over from ABC, where she was part of GMA3. She'll be taking over from Deborah Norville, who recently retired after anchoring Inside Edition since 1995. And you can see Inside Edition weeknights at 7 right here on Channel 2. And thanks for watching KCAL News at 5. KCAL News at 6 starts right now.
Right now at 6, marching through MacArthur, dozens of federal agents descend on the park in apparent immigration raid, quickly condemned by local leaders.
Frankly, it is outrageous and un-American.
Tonight, the health workers who say they had guns pointed at them and what the city is doing to try and stop these raids. Plus, a brush fire gets dangerously close to homes as temperatures heat up. All right, Ev, and the hope and the frustration 6 months after the Southern California wildfires. KCAL News at 6 starts right now.
This is KCAL News, Los Angeles.
Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Susie Suh. Pat Harvey is off tonight. We begin with a show of force in L.A. Heavily armed federal agents, some on horses, marching through MacArthur Park. That has led to this, an immigration protest going on right now in downtown L.A., as you can see here. SkyCal live over the scene along Alameda Street. KCAL News reporter Joy Benedict has more tonight on what agents are now doing at MacArthur Park and the outrage from city leaders.
It was quite a scene at MacArthur Park as military trucks and a mounted unit marched through the park and folks scattered.
We're like, what is this? I felt like a war zone.
I don't know why is trying to escape people all the time. I don't understand. I don't like it.
Within minutes, Mayor Karen Bass was also there, visibly upset. The agents appeared to be from Homeland Security, wearing vests that said Border Patrol, but they didn't appear to question anyone.
We're all scared because we're there to help, the homeless, and we couldn't even give them the basic needs.
At a news conference with Mayor Bass, these workers with St. John's Community Health Team told their story.
They pointed guns at us. They surrounded our van. The military pointed their guns at us. They were screaming at us, cursing to get out of there.
But why they were there is the question.
This morning looked like a staging for a TikTok video. And what we say to Border Patrol is the council, if you want to film in LA, you should apply for a film permit like everybody else and stop trying to scare the bejesus out of everybody who lives in this great city and disrupt our economy.
The city says they're trying to figure out how they can make all of this stop.
Filing lawsuits, still having faith in at least one branch of our government, the judiciary, in hopes that we could get this stopped.
But wanting the raids and federal presence to end has been discussed for weeks by the city, and still they come, making many wonder what, if anything, can be done.
To me, this is another example of the administration ratcheting up chaos by deploying what looked like a military operation in an American city.
Mayor Bass says she plans to issue some executive orders in the next couple of days to try and deal with these types of situations. The Department of Homeland Security says they will not comment on any ongoing operations when I asked them exactly what they were doing at MacArthur Park. From downtown, I'm Joy Benedict, KCAL News.
And developing tonight, forward progress stopped in a brush fire in Laguna Beach that burned dangerously close to homes. It started around 2 o'clock this afternoon. KCAL News reporter Michelle Geely telling us tonight officials believe they already know what started the fire.
Officials here in Laguna Beach, including Mayor Alex Renagi, tell me that the suspected cause of this fire is fireworks. It began behind me here in an area known as Bluebird Canyon. This was just after 2 o'clock. There has been a non-stop aerial firefight since the first flames were spotted. And it continues. Homes are threatened, people have evacuated, but no structures have been lost.
Wasn't too concerning at first. Like, we saw it probably right around 2:15. Not too much smoke, and then within 10 minutes it would just blew up.
So we're right at the top of that hill right now. As we talk about every fire season, it's basically like a chimney lying on its side. So as the fire starts to come up, it preheats those fuels just like a chimney would and kind of propagates itself. So we're fortunate today to not have a wind event. However, we are dealing with very steep terrain as well, with, as you can see, homes right behind us.
Past couple days I've been hearing fireworks every day, kids messing around, and you think, of the places to play with fireworks, this really isn't one of those.
The mayor told me at 4 o'clock that no one was in custody, but police are following several leads. Meanwhile, many people evacuated the area when they got alerts from the city of Laguna Beach. That included residents who live on the streets of La Mirada, Catella, Summit, and Baja. This area is filled with houses built very, very close together, many of them on the canyon rim there. And who could forget the devastating fire in Laguna Beach in the early 90s that destroyed hundreds of homes. Michelle Geely, KCAL News.
The fire danger is going to be with us all week as the temperatures go up. Meteorologist Evelyn Taft has details in your next weather forecast. Hi there, Evelyn. Today marks 6 months since the start of the Palisades and Eaton fires. Now, in January, unprecedented winds drove the flames into neighborhoods, killing 30 people and destroying homes, schools, and businesses. In Altadena, there is hope for the future, but also frustration. The Eaton Fire Survivors Network hosted an event this morning where survivors